I will
Alright,
not fail this time.
here we go.
Woohoo! Alright. Okay, yeah, we are recording. I don't want to fuck that up. So everybody, this is Zero Ice, and I have a very special gay friend.
That's mean. Ignitable Karma. I've been in some of his videos, not talking, but like you've seen play
Seen him die.
with me.
No,
Seen
I'm
it more
kidding.
than once. Actually,
Please.
you have in the what video? The Battlefield snipe dodge.
Oh yeah, I did shoot you
You
in the
kill me,
face, but you
and
killed me
then I
first,
shoot you.
asshole.
So you know we got that going for us.
We have a love-hate relationship, and he's not gay. I'm just kidding about that. So we have his gameplay right here. He goes 49-8 on grid in a domination, almost a TDM, but the flags obviously give that away.
Not dominant. This is not TDM.
We both have Hardline on. We're going for Hardline Pro. You're going to see us switch out some care packages in a second. I need one more, and he only needs like 3. So yeah, just that's how we do that. As we get in a game and we just get care packages and go kill. When we die, we just meet each other in a corner and throw them to get pro. Because pro is it's pro.
Yes, it is.
You want to go and explain that one since you did it last
So,
time and failed?
Pro, what Hardline Pro is, for the people who don't know, it allows you to switch, or to have basically a second chance at care packages, SAM turrets, and sentry guns. You can switch whatever's in it by double tapping X instead of holding. It only gives you one extra shot, but you can basically change it.
Essentially, from what I found is that the odds are the same of what you would get in a normal care package drop. So obviously, you have the least amount of chance to get a gunship and more of a chance to get ammo. But more often than not, you don't get ammo. What you do get is an ass ton of spy planes and counter spy planes.
Yes, you do.
But that's not always a bad thing because not everybody remembers to run Ghost. And in this match, it shows, and you kill a lot of people in this match, sir.
Yes, I do. This is the match where I get 2 chopper gunners and I'm 1 or 2 kills from a third. Here's my first chopper gunner. But one thing to mention that about getting high kill streaks in this one compared to Modern Warfare is with the changes to the damage resistance, I guess you could call it.
Essentially, not having stopping power pro.
Yes, you run out of bullets by the time you get up to about maybe 8 or 9 kill streaks, and you end up having to use your pistol, which you can see later in this match when I get my chopper gunner the second time. The last, or the second, or the kill right after I get my chopper gunner is the last of my ammo with the Galil. So from there on, I have to switch to the pistol, or I have to switch weapons, which is what I've started doing now. And I've started picking up
Dead bitches weapons.
the guys that I kill, I switch out weapons once I get up to about 6 or 7 kill streaks.
I usually don't even run out of ammo on a gun. Usually when I reload and I have less than about 20 bullets and no extra in the clip, I'll just pick up the new weapon. I don't even
Yeah, that's what I've
because
started doing
you never
now.
want to get into a fight and have 20 bullets and
no,
suck and miss them all and then have to switch to your pistol and you know everybody these days it seems to just run an M16 and you're dead at that point.
Yep.
So there, you want to talk about kind of the changes to the chopper gunner, since I mean we both experienced this firsthand at this point, but you more so than me, I would say. So
Well, at this when we recorded this, yes, because I don't think either of us had gotten chopper gunner prior to this game. But since I've stopped using chopper gunner, I haven't used it in a long time. I've switched to gunship. But the change to chopper gunner makes it really. I don't even hit that guy once, really.
so bad.
The last 3 times we've watched this video, but I haven't. Or the change to chopper gunner makes it so it's really, really hard to actually hit people with, or to kill people with it. Because you have to, compared to Modern Warfare, where you just had to be near them, you have to actually hit them to get the kill now. And that's not easy to do because it moves really slowly when you're firing, especially when you're zoomed in firing.
Also, I was watching a Senior's video earlier today, and he was kind of talking about the spawns a little bit, and the spawns aren't broken as per se like Halo Reach, which I know you and I can say are broken. People will literally spawn right behind you. But in this game, they're definitely lenient. You can kill a guy in a corridor, turn a corner, and he will already spawn right there, realize where he is, and is pointing at the hallway you're about to come through. That has happened a couple of times. So I have nowhere clue where I was going with that, actually. You dive and hurt yourself here. It's kind of funny.
Yes, I do. This is where I was talking about where I run out of bullets. Like, I go into this chopper gunner and I'm out of ammo going into this. I'm using my pistol from here on out.
That's what I was going with. You can't spawn trap with the chopper gunner so much anymore because when you're firing in an area, they will just spawn them on the other side of the map. Prime example of this is the last game we got right before recording of this. I got one on Nuketown, and he literally had to keep switching sides back and forth, which is kind of a pain in the ass to do when you can't pilot your own plane like that, you know?
Which you can with Gunship, which is why I've started using it. Though I found out on WMD, I don't know if it was just that one game, but when I got a Gunship, your Gunship can't move. It like gets stuck in the.
That's right. I remember you saying you were screaming like a girl that you had that problem.
You get stuck in like the smokestacks of WMD and you can't move. You just get shot down. So that's the only time that I've ever had an issue with Gunship is that game.
Speaking of WMD, what are your favorite maps, sir?
WMD.
Segue that we've practiced twice already.
WMD is one of my favorite maps, only because it is the only map that I have found to this point where I can actually snipe. And I know a lot of people are having issues with sniping, and I agree. The snipes, they're different.
We'll leave it at that.
They've taken a lot of getting used to.
Sniped a couple times on Array and had some pretty good success.
Yes, Array I can snipe fairly well on. Not nearly as well as I can on WMD though.
Alright, so what else? What other favorite maps you got?
Well, Nuketown.
Of course.
And what was the other one I mentioned earlier? I don't even remember
this
now.
One.
This one. Well, this one, Nuketown. I would put
Summit.
WMD.
We said
Summit.
I said Summit, and I think you concurred.
Yeah, Summit is a lot of fun. The only map that I really don't like is Firing Range.
Yeah, I lost the name at the same time, dude.
I really, really dislike Firing Range. I don't know what it is about it, but I just hate that map.
I think it doesn't seem to be any much smaller than, say, Summit is. But I
even this
feel
map,
like it's more confined, and there's only two real paths that people take. Obviously, you don't run in the middle of that map; that would be dumb. But you only have the C side and the A side, speaking in domination terms. And there's buildings that overlook both of those.
Yep.
So if you don't control one or both of those buildings, you're really screwed, essentially.
Pretty much.
I agree. I like Grid myself. WMD, I can go either way on. Personally, Summit is my favorite right now, and then I would say that Grid and Havana are kind of tied with being up there as well.
Right. Like, really, why did that guy stand right in front of me?
I don't know. It's kind of funny.
Every time I watch this, I'm like, really?
I wish it was hardcore, like just for a second, so you could
just shot him in the leg,
decap him or something. Yeah, kill him. So guns. Obviously, you're using the Galil with the red dot, and I also use the Galil. I use the silencer, and
I use the silencer now.
Right.
This is one of maybe the first or second map that I ever used the Galil on. I used to use the M16 because that was always my gun in every shooter that I've ever played where that's an option. I've always used that gun.
Right.
Like I used to use that in Counter-Strike. I used to use that in Modern Warfare. Like all those games, I used to use M16.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm really good.
Not even gonna comment on that one, Flamborn, buddy. I used the Galil as well, and I was using the Python as a secondary, but I switched out to the C27Z, whatever the very last pistol is.
Semi-auto one?
Yeah, because the Python does a lot of damage, but if you're any farther away than like 8 feet, you're not hitting shit.
Yeah.
So I tend to switch to that. Yeah, I switched to the bottom semi-automatic one because it just does a lot more damage at far away range.
Yes, for sure.
At
this point in the match, I stopped getting kills.
Yeah, you're more on the.
A lot.
You went from going like 48 and 5 to 48 and 8.
I get one kill at the end. Come on.
Yeah, it's coming up in a second. That's pretty much it. I mean, I love this game. I have to admit that I was on the fence about buying it. I watched a couple of videos from some of the, particularly some of the Machinima guys who posted some like hinted videos of how much fun they were having and stuff like that, and it pretty much changed my mind. And then you were all excited and shit about it like a little girl.
Well, that's just because I love, like, I've considered playing Modern Warfare again, even with all the glitches, and that was why we quit playing it. There were so many glitches.
As soon as the Harrier glitch came out, I traded my game in immediately.
I stopped at the care package glitch. That was the last time that I really played the game.
Right.
So
far, I haven't found anything in this game at all. It seems to be pretty balanced. The most balanced game, first-person shooter at least, I think I've played.
Exactly. I agree.
That's the end of the match. You go 49-8. It's pretty impressive, I guess, with double chopper gunners. I'll give you that.
Should have had the third.
Should have, but didn't.
Out of myself.
Alright, I'm sure we'll have more of these in the future with either mine or your gameplay. So until then, see you later.
Bye.